Hi. So for this individual assignment, the focus was on movies and streaming services. I'm going to focus on the movie part first and then talk about streaming services. So first off, I want to say that I love movies. I enjoy watching them. I have like a watch list, so I just really enjoy them. And this chapter was interesting to read because it provided a more in-depth history surrounding movies. I actually keep track of the movies I watch through the app Letterbox. If you don't know what that is, it's just an app where you can log the movies you've seen and like give them reviews and rate them. You can also follow people and then you can see other people's reviews on the movies and you can give them likes and stuff like that. You can also see an actor's, like on their character page, on the page, their filmography. You can see how much percentage you've seen of the films they've been in. So that's really cool. It keeps tracks of all the films you've seen out of in total and then this year. It shows like your recent activity, your favorite movies, and just how many movies you've rated on a scale of on a scale of like 1 to 5 stars. So I think I really enjoy that movie. I really enjoy that app. I use it anytime after I watch a movie. I use streaming services. The top two I use are Netflix and Hulu. Aside from those, I also will use bootleg websites where you can look up movies, like 1, 2, 3 movies. And I just like watch movies that aren't on streaming services or that aren't available for free. I don't know how that looks, but I just can't justify like renting a movie for $9.99 or something like that when I think movies should just be accessible in a way. And it sucks because nowadays movies aren't put on like DVDs or CDs or anything like that. So once like they're not in theaters no more and not on streaming services, they're just kind of like gone. So it'd be really cool to be able to just have all these movies available, because like after they're gone, they're just gone. Like think about the movies that we've lost. So streaming services and the businesses today, starting off, the book notes of Disney being one of the handful of studios that dominate the global movie business. It also talks about the Hollywood studio system, where there was an arrangement of 5 powerful movie studios that took control of multiple aspects of the film industry. It eventually died in 1948. And then after that, the studios evolved and they just began to focus on the distribution process of movies. In my opinion, streaming services can thank the rise of independent films for their popularity, because filmmakers were now able to distribute their movies beyond film festivals or studios. And then I think about how streaming services today, they dominate over cable television, and it's just because of it's more accessible, like you just have to pay monthly $10 maybe, and then you have access to a lot of TV shows and a lot of movies that you wouldn't necessarily see on cable television. What sucks though is that they're raising the prices, but what all they offer doesn't really reflect the price. I think an example I remember seeing that Netflix like raised their prices, but then they were not allowing password sharing anymore. So like if you weren't under the same roof, basically you couldn't use the Netflix. So if it like was your parents and you were using it, you couldn't use it. Also is they have ads now. There are like plans that have ads, and it's like that's basically cable television. The ads are the commercials, and it is cheaper compared to cable television, but it's like it doesn't make sense to me because it's like I'm paying like Netflix or Hulu to be able to just watch things without interruption. Like if I wanted to watch, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me because, it's like streaming services were meant to be better than cable television. That's basically it. I just really enjoyed this chapter. I enjoyed the whole streaming service and movie things because it's just a big part of my life, and streaming services are really popular nowadays. So yeah, thanks.